and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can sing more clearly. Now, before we dive in, remember to hit the subscription button and hit the notification bell so that you know when all of my future videos come out. And thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers now, right? It was only a couple of weeks ago that we were celebrating 500, and I appreciate every single one of you. Now, if you are really serious about singing, I do suggest that you take my free 5-day singing course, which you can find in the pinned comments and in the description. So let's dive in. Clear singing. Well, this could mean different things to different people, but for the purposes of this video, what we're going to be focusing on is having a clear voice without any raspiness, without any croakiness, cracks or breaks. And I also want to talk about diction. Diction is very, very important with singing, and it's one of the things that is forgotten about, that most people, especially at the beginning, don't even think about. If you've ever written a song, if you're a songwriter, or if you've ever written anything, sometimes we really agonize over which word to use. Even if we're writing an email or a text, what word do I want for that? And it's the same with songwriting, can be even more so actually. And so we want to make sure that the audience can hear everything that we're singing. And with what I'm going to give you today, it's going to help your diction as well. So before we even start singing, what I want you to think about is the way that you're standing. So we want straight back, straight neck, and just looking forward. So some singers, when they start like this, or like this, like soldiers. Some people, when they start singing, their head moves around, they're closing their eyes, and right, I understand they're really involved in the emotion internally, but as a singer, what we want to do is share our emotions with the audience. So I always teach keeping your eyes open when you sing, and then when you want to add some impact, you can close your eyes for the impact of what you want to convey to the audience. But back to singing clearly. When you have good posture, it's a lot easier to breathe, which means you're not worrying about your breathing so much, and you can work on your diction and you can work on your technique even better. So what we're really looking for with good singing, or effective singing and safe singing that doesn't ruin your voice or ruin your instrument, is that the air flows through your instrument very smoothly. Now, I am going to give you a couple of exercises, but before we do that, what I want to share with you is also, as well as diction, is where the sound is focused, where the sound resonates and how the sound comes out. Now, lots of singers, even singers who've been singing for a while, a couple of years even, if they haven't had any training, or if they've just been using videos that don't actually give you the techniques, that just give you an exercise to do, what they do is they think that by pushing and straining and squeezing in their throat, that's going to help to sing. But it's actually the complete opposite. Tension is the enemy of singing. There are some teachers who teach compression, but if you are going to learn compression, make sure that you go to the singing teacher so that they can give you feedback and check that you're doing it properly, rather than just trying to do it from videos on YouTube or on a video course. Because I've worked with so many singers who have tried it and then got it completely wrong, caused some damage to their voice, and then we've spent a year undoing the damage that they've done. So these videos and these online courses, they're not a shortcut to success. From the experience that I've had and that I've seen with singers, they're actually a shortcut to ruining your voice. So please, 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 when you're doing advanced techniques, compression, belting, twang, particularly distortion, belting and distortion definitely, please, please, please go to a vocal coach, a qualified, trained, experienced voice coach, not someone who's just sung a few songs once and thinks that they can teach. Okay, it's very important for your vocal health and for your pocket. So vocal resonance, focused singing and focused voice. We want to take the the tension away from the throat. So what I'm going to teach you today is the mask type of focus. So we use this in pop singing, jazz, musical theatre, blues, a little bit in soul, but I would always start with this anyway, and in rock and indie singing and reggae. So most contemporary genres, apart from gospel really, but we do have a little bit, but anyone can start with this. So what I want you to do is use the zzz sound, zzz. So you'll feel it at first, vibrating in your teeth, zzz. And you're going to imagine the sound is coming out here, zzz. So as you practice that, zzz, you can feel that you can't feel it so much in your throat because we've moved the resonance up and we're not creating tension there. So anytime you feel any tension in your throat, anything in your throat, it's going to cause tension, and we don't want that at all. So we're going to do this exercise. If this is too low for you, just wait until we join you. If it's too high, start the octave down. So here we go. And we want a nice even tone. So you might find that you're going, but we want to avoid that as well. You want the same volume and the same tone all the way through. So let's get started. 5, 6, 7, and keep going. And back down. Keep thinking forward. Almost there. Last one. The next exercise is to help move into words. So a really good exercise for clear singing and for contemporary vocal training is new. And we say it like Mary Poppins. New. So here we go. Again, if this is too low for you, just wait until we join where you can start. And if it's too high for you, take it the octave down. Here we go. New. 5, 6, 7, and new. New. Now, be careful not to increase the volume as we go up in pitch. That's what causes strain on your voice. And back down. Slow down a bit. Last one. The last exercise is really going to help open up the sound so that when you are singing longer notes and you're singing more singy songs with longer notes, then your voice is going to start to sound clearer if you put all of these exercises together and make them part of your routine. The sound is nay. It's not nay. It's not soft and airy. Nay. And you're focusing on the sound being kind of around here. Nay. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and nay. Not too loud. Nay. The trick is control, not volume. Nay. Keep going. and back down. So there you have 3 exercises for beginners, intermediate and advanced singers to help you to sing more clearly. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please remember to click like. Tell me what you've liked most about the video in the comments. And if you haven't already, do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, stay hydrated. Ciao!